I've decided that today we're officially going to try vlogging. I've done this in the past. When I was a kid, I actually had multiple YouTube channels, but I just haven't been able to like get back into it, because filming in public is like so hard for me. You know, there's that like sense of embarrassment, like you don't want to get caught, and of course I film like reels in public, but like I already struggle with that in that sense, but I've gotten a little more comfortable with forcing people around me to film things. Shout out Tristan and my girlfriend. I'm joking. I don't force anybody to do anything. But yeah, so we're gonna try it today. I'm just doing a quick training session with my dog, Bosun. And I've been in a flare-up the past few days, so we haven't gotten to do as much. Today I cut my hair. My mom cut my hair for me. It used to be like down to here, but with pots it's just not manageable anymore. So yeah, let me show you what goes with us on our outings. Now you might be thinking, Mara, the lighting is different, your hair is different, the angle is different. To that I say you are incredibly observant. And also I forgot to film the gear portion of this, so that's what we're gonna do now. This is the harness that we brought with us today. This is a Pandora box design harness. The handle, this counterbalance handle is also from her shop. The guide handle, however, is from Ascend Canines, I believe. And then we've got a cape and a patch tab from Mountain View Oasis. We've been a really big fan of theirs for quite a while now. Congratulations on hitting 4K followers on Instagram. We've had their gear for forever. It's my favorite. It's incredibly durable. Really easy to wash. I love it a lot. In fact, I love it so much that all of my leash wraps, or most of them anyways, are from MTN as well. This one says, "I'm cute, but I'm working." And then this one on the back here says, "Service dog, do not pet." And I do wear that leash wrap over my back, so that way people behind me can read it as well. So that way people have no excuse when they go in to pet my dog, because it says everywhere to leave us alone, please and thank you. Of course, you know, little kids run up and pet dogs, it happens. But I want to minimize that as much as possible, and I found that to be really effective. We really don't have that many issues with that. This leash is from Shop Little Bear. It's getting a little old, so there's a bit of wear and tear on it, but you know, it still works. And then the treat pouch that we use every single day just about is our Acra Designs treat pouch. It's great. I use this front pouch for his high value treats. I use this pouch for his other, you know, normal treats. This pouch houses his dog stuff, so there's a collapsible water bowl in here that I bring with us everywhere, some poop bags, and then the back holds, you know, whatever I need. It stores a lot of things, and so it's very useful, and I wear it around my waist. So this is our treat pouch and our gear that we took out today. Our first stop on this trip was to drop into Petco to grab some cat food for my friend Tristan. Bosun did it exceptionally well here. He wasn't working or anything. I don't make him work in pet stores. I just kind of let him, you know, sniff, do whatever he wants. But there were 2 other dogs in the store at one point, and he did really well ignoring them. We also stopped to talk to a young girl who was looking at the mice about how much care rodents actually take, and she was super sweet. Bosun did really well ignoring both the daughter and the mom, and just hanging out. It was great. After Petco, we headed over to Kohl's. Here you'll just see me getting Bosun ready to go inside. He does wait for a command to be released from the car. This is something that should be expected of all service dogs, as parking lots can be unpredictable environments, and it can be really dangerous to have your dog get out of the car when you're not able to pay close attention to them. He's so happy. He's a happy boy. They get to watch me with my bad dexterity in my hand.
Try your best, basically.
To show his, I'm just showing off his controlled exit from a vehicle.
Oh, is that right?
See how he doesn't leave before I tell him to? Very demure, very mindful. Oh, it would be nice if his working collar was on the right way though. My bad. Could you look any more tired of life? I mean, I have to like show you, like, I swear he loves his job.
He likes his job, I promise.
Here's where I give him that command to go ahead and exit the car. You're gonna see he does always go a little wide out when he's jumping down, especially if there's a curb right next to him, but he comes and waits at my side until we're ready to actually get moving. As a service dog handler, you really are seen everywhere that you go. People are going to notice that you have a dog. And upon entering Kohl's, one of the first things that we heard was, and every single person in line whipped their head around to look, literally crane their neck. So if you're thinking about getting a service dog, know that people will stare, they will look, they will bend over backwards to look at your dog as if they've never seen one before. This is just a normal part of service dog life. And here's what we came to Kohl's for. I wanted to do some practice on Bosun's downstays, but I quickly learned that he really did not need that much practice. This skill is pretty easy for him. He does track the sound of my keys jingling, but as long as he stays in that downstay, that's really all that I'm worried about. You'll see here that he does wait for a break command to get up, and then I ask him for his leash. He thinks about handing me his leash and instead gives me his traffic lead. I ask him again for the leash, and he goes ahead and hands me the actual leash this time, and we're free to get moving throughout the rest of the store. Because his stays didn't need as much work as I thought they did, I decided that instead we could work on his leading tasks, which do need a bit of work. Here you see that there's a family in front of us. I ask him to find a way around them. He is quite good at finding his way around things, but we're still working on our directions like left and right. My goal is for him to move into a straight line until told otherwise, such as finding a door, finding an exit, going left, or going right. This is something that we're still working on. Here I let him know that he's all done leading me, and I give him some praise for his good work.
Find an exit.
Here I ask Bosun to find me an exit. This is a task he's been doing for quite some time. He was actually taught how to do it in this exact shopping plaza. Right here, he shakes off. He is still dealing with some gear shyness surrounding capes and vests, but it doesn't affect his ability to work. I use a 14-inch guide handle for his leading tasks. I am very careful to make sure I don't give any feedback through that handle. There are actually 2 exits to this Kohl's, and I know he's going to lead me to the one I don't necessarily want to go to right now, but I allow him to do that. Mostly because when I'm disoriented, I don't care which exit I'm going to, I just want to be out of the building. Right about here, you're gonna see him get distracted by a loud sound at the store, but he's able to refocus rather immediately. This is an incredibly important skill for a service dog to have. They're allowed to be distracted, but they need to be able to refocus and get back to the job at hand. Of course, I praise him again and give him a treat for his good work in finding an exit, even if it wasn't the one I had in mind. Once again, I ask Bosun to find an exit. We're close to the right one this time, and he is able to lead me straight to it. Of course, he ends up leading me to the part of the sliding door that doesn't actually open, but I'm able to remedy this, and I just walk around to the other side. I really do love my derpy little boy. Our final stop on this trip was Whole Foods. It's Sunday, so it was stupid busy in there. Bosun did really great, though. He does have some problems in this Whole Foods with really wanting to lead me, mostly because my mother works here, and so usually when we're entering, I'm asking him to find her for me. And as we wrapped up at checkout, we also wrapped up this trip. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you again soon. Remember to take your meds and drink water.